What's up? It's your boy Tay Speaks.
Hey y'all, it's A from the A, Arkansas to be specific. Don't get it twisted.
And it's your boy D Norvell.
And you already know what's going on. Welcome to another episode of Juice 901 JUICE.
901.
Jack, stop playing.
Yeah.
You want a freestyle?
Do I want a freestyle?
You want a freestyle?
Y'all got it.
You want to do some written?
Written?
Oh, come on.
Where my phone at?
Say no more. We ain't gonna worry about it. We just gonna see how much that freestyle.
We don't own this beat, by the way.
They don't.
You on point.
I always know what it is.
But the freestyle gonna keep going though. Off the top.
But we got A from the A today. We got A from the A today.
For sure.
Sitting
We got
between you and me.
Yeah. We got A from the A today.
And she's sitting between you and me. We got A from the A.
From
Not
the A.
Atlanta, but
Arkansas.
Hey. Not Atlanta, but Arkansas.
Will Pig.
Yeah.
Traveling all across the world. All the boys and girls coming to see JUICE.
901.
You know how we do it. We got A on the beat. And we had to go recruit D. You know what it
That's
is.
me.
Pause.
Ooh.
We in your mind with the flow. Better X up by me. Here we go.
Hey.
Up the top of the dome, right on chrome. Now we playing, but I am from New Home. Fraser Boulevard through
plus
it.
8 between you and me.
I paid it.
8 plus 8 between you and me.
Between you and me.
Okay.
Come and see. Come and see. Come and see.
Come and see. Come and see.
What?
JUICE. Come and see.
Come and see.
901. That's you and me and she. Hey.
Come to you and me.
I got you.
You and me.
You and me.
You and me.
What is it? You and me.
You and me.
Hey. Hey.
You and me.
Hey. Hey.
Yo.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
Wait.
Hold up.
Huh?
Hold up.
What?
Hold up.
What's happening?
I was sitting in my closet all alone, trying to figure out what I was gonna wear when I left the home.
Okay.
Scared. Can't you see? Yeah, this ain't for me.
Obviously.
Rabbit
Hold on,
ain't,
stop the beat.
rabbit ain't my thing, man. You know,
DJ D-Rex, stop the beat.
I'll give you a little,
Oh,
a little
man.
chorus or something.
Man, let's get
You
into
tried.
it,
That's
bro.
all that matters.
I go by the name of Tay Speaks. She go by the name A from the A, and he go by the name Deep North.
I'm not Hispanic. They keep trying to give me like a salsa,
know
thing on the end of it. And I'm like, stop before y'all get me canceled. That is not me.
But welcome to another episode of Juice 901. And if you haven't seen that, first of all, if you at this episode, I'm going to assume you saw the last episode. So, but if you
Period.
haven't saw the last episode, I need you to stop what you're doing and click on the episode with Glockiana.
Glocky!
Bow.
I need you to go tune into the episode with
Great
Glockiana.
episode.
Shout out, man.
That was
Dope
fantastic.
episode.
Great
for real,
episode.
for real.
That was beautiful.
For real.
But man, welcome to an episode of Juice 901, man. I want to go and get into how you're really feeling.
Oh, wait. You get into
I
what?
said I want to get into how you're really feeling. How you're really feeling. I want to know how y'all really feeling. This I always explain. I want to know how you really feeling.
Okay.
And give me your real feelings. How you really feeling in this
Yeah.
present moment in your life.
Blessed and highly favored.
Facts.
That's
Blessed,
how I'm
black, and
feeling.
highly favored.
Period.
That's it? Blessed, black, and highly
That's
favored?
well. That's the only way I could describe it. I'm
BBH?
having a really good day today.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Me.
Man, he's stupid. Impressionable. That's how I'm feeling. No,
Okay.
I'm doing good. You know, it's been a good day. It's been busy. I'm getting ready to start school back up.
You got it.
I'm mentally preparing myself for my first semester ever.
The last first semester ever.
First semester ever. That'll be degree number
He's
3.
growing up so fast.
So, well, maybe we'll see. I feel like I'm a chronic student, so we'll see. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful.
What does a chronic student mean?
It means that, you know, like what a chronic alcoholic is, or like a chronic data. It means like I'm addicted to school. I'm addicted to education.
To learning?
It's a learning. I
Okay.
guess. I don't know.
I wish.
Look it up.
Just kidding.
You'll see my face in Webster's dictionary. But no, I'm
you and me.
this man. I'm honestly feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful.
Good.
I'm feeling prepared. And this semester, excuse me, this semester I'm really trying to focus on the craft and not necessarily lectures and stuff like that. So I'm really getting a chance to hone in on the skill and doing the real work, which is what I'm really excited to do, getting out of the classroom and listening to lectures and are actually helping people. So yeah, I'm happy.
Proud of you.
How you feeling, Tay? Thank you. How you feeling, Tay?
I'm good, man. I too start school next week.
Yay!
Second to last first
Come
semester.
on. I can't snap with this hand, but come on.
It's a lot of big things happening this year. From graduations to weddings to
Man,
I think I embody everything y'all said, man. I'm blessed. I'm impressible. I wouldn't say I want to be a student. I mean, student to life for sure, but not student in academics. I will be. This probably be my last time doing this. I don't see a doctrine on the way. But shout out to those who pursue that.
you feeling
And
good, though?
I feel good, bro. I feel passionate. I feel like something good is gonna happen.
It is. If you have
will.
that feeling, it will happen.
It will.
Speak it into
For sure.
existence. Pray on it.
They
It's
say
yours.
speak victory, claim victory, and act victorious.
Oh.
And everything that you want shall come your way.
Well, we listen to
Amen.
Shakespeare, didn't
Yeah.
Hey, stop hating on me, y'all.
it? Shakespeare.
Speak
man.
victory, act. Oh wait, speak victory, claim victory,
Yeah.
act victorious. Simple as that. Yeah, cool.
All right. Well,
Nice.
I hope y'all heard those words. Speak victory, act victory, and act
Claim
victorious.
victory, act victorious.
Yeah, what he said.
What he said.
Welcome to the episode of Just 901, man. What we getting into today for the main topic?
Man, y'all, today is a very special day. Y'all are probably not watching it on the day that we're filming it, but January 15th is today. Do y'all know what's so important about today?
I do.
Do you, Tay?
A couple things.
Well, what's special about today is my brother, good old Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It is his birthday. Let's give him a round of applause. That's the wrong thing, but guess what?
And we coulda
it's
kept
okay.
with
We're
it.
gonna make a song with it. That's what we're looking
birthday
for.
to
To ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Good old brother Martin Luther King Jr., man. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
He still has a living daughter, Bernice King.
Bernice, yeah.
Bernice
I think
King.
so.
Miss King, you know, we love you. We appreciate everything you do and everything your dad did for our community and for America as a whole. Happy birthday. We got to start off by saying that. But in the spirit of civil rights, we're going to talk about some civil rights, right?
So
Right.
let's talk.
Right,
Right
man.
on.
So y'all, we know that in the past there was, you know, a need for leaders to stand up in our community and to pave the way that so that people like you and me who look like us can have the rights that we enjoy today, right? But I guess my question is that community leaders like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, and so many others who stood up and paved that way, you know, they had a purpose, which was giving us our rights. But today there are, you know, similar community leaders that pop up for the purposes of trying to turn individuals like our youth who are committing crimes at such a young age, you know, 12, 13, 14, breaking into cars and doing things. We have community leaders that pop up to try to be a guide, similar to what these other leaders did. And I guess my question is, how effective are community leaders today as compared to what community leaders like Dr. King and Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey were in their time? Do you all think that they're effective today? What they're trying to do? Do you think that community leaders need to I guess tackle issues that we have in our communities today from a different angle, or do you think just like pulling from what past leaders did is still effective?
I think now it's more we're still as black people, we still have our things that, you know, that hold us back systematically. We have things that are systematically in place that hold us back, right? But I think because a lot more was at stake, black people felt it way more than they felt it. But way more than black people felt it back then, way more than they feel it now. When it comes to not having rights to certain things, not having access to certain things, the segregation that went on in schools, the not being able to walk in certain establishments and ask for loans. I mean, we don't get me wrong, we still go through that. But I think because it was off the back end of, I mean, the further you go back, I mean, slavery was not that long ago.
Not at all.
So I think they were dealing with when Martin Luther King was here, the racism was even more open I would say. And then got to a point after a while, it was concealed, but racism was still going on. But it was like done through the legal grounds. So I'm not gonna give you this. I'm not gonna hire you for this reason. But I'm not gonna say it. But and then after Trump,
It was way
that's
more
when
overt. Yeah.
that's when it became out loud again a little bit, but not as much as it was back in the 60s and the 70s. And like it's one of those things where I think because it was so overt back then, I think that it made it easier for a group of black. I made it easier for for us to come together. For example, the police brutality that goes on with the George Floyd and the list goes on. Trayvon Martin and all that. When it wasn't police brutality, but the racial murders that happened. I think that because of all that, I think that showed that we can band together when something like that happens. But I think that they were dealing with that on another level back then. So it was a lot easier to bring everybody in because it was no way you can avoid it.
It's a different motivational factor.
Right now we have social media. We can act like it ain't happening. You have some black people saying that. I mean, I'm rich, so that should tell you racism don't exist. A.K. Lil Wayne. So, but you have people who can say that now. Opposed, you couldn't really say that back then. I mean, you couldn't even avoid it back then.
Right.
There's nowhere you can go.
Right.
I feel like it doesn't really matter like how much money you have or you don't have.
I mean,
Like,
1000%. That's why a lot of people were mad at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the reality is. I mean,
I think
it's a different time.
no, you're absolutely right. It's a different time, and you have to recognize the progress that has been. Regardless of what you think, America has progressed, right? I mean, you go from a time where people like us couldn't vote to now where we can vote. You go from a time where people like us had to drink from a different water fountain, use a different bathroom, and now that's if somebody looked at you today and said don't use the bathroom with me, you'd be like, what? You use it after I use it, right? Like so there has been progress. Of course, we still have issues that are underlying, but you go from more of the out in the open discrimination to now it's more so behind closed doors. How can I make moves to prevent you from being in the same spaces as us, kind of thing. And it's kind of funny, Tay, that you mentioned, it wasn't that long ago, because when I have conversations with people like my mom, who, when she was growing up, she grew up during periods of segregation. My mother grew up during periods where she couldn't go to certain restaurants because of the color of her skin. She grew up during periods where she just couldn't do, a lot of the things that her white counterparts couldn't do. So it's amazing to see the growth that we as a country have been on. And of course, there's always things that can be better and it can be highlighted. But when you see how close it is, and how close the wound is to you, it kind of shocks you.
That's one thing that like really shocked me, because one thing I appreciate about like my upbringing is my parents would always take us back to like where they're from. And my grandparents are from like southern Arkansas, like 2-lane roads, like deep South Arkansas.
A from the A.
Literally, woo pig. But like one thing I am always grateful for was meeting my great grandmother and like hearing stories from her, hearing stories from my grandparents, and just things that they've experienced, and even my dad, because I think like our parents are around the same age, and it's just like it's crazy, like just one generation removed. This is like my lifestyle versus what theirs was.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
Mind blowing.
I envy people who have I envy people who has grandparents still. That is,
man, what?
That is for the people who have for the people who has grandparents still. I hope that you recognize that is a very huge blessing.
Very huge.
Especially in the black community where a lot of our grandparents has passed at a fairly young age when you think about it.
Yeah.
And I mean like fairly young, at 50s and 60s. That is the stories that you can get. Like once they're gone, they're gone. So I hope that people who has grandparents, like even off the back end of the civil rights stories and the family stories,
take advantage of it.
Like, bro, take full advantage of it, especially, and also the people who have their parents. And when you are in your 50s and your parents are in their 70s or 80s, that is a underrated blessing. Take full advantage of it.
Absolutely. So I guess, we talk about civil rights and how, we have community leaders today and community leaders back then, and how almost the struggle is different. The mission's the same, but the struggle is different. So I guess my next question would be, do you think that it's even worth pursuing civil rights today? I mean, is what we're doing effective? I mean, or is it all smoke and mirrors and kind of like there's just where we are now is just kind of what we're going to be at?
No, I think there's always room for improvement.
Okay.
Because like you said, it's like the racism we experience, it's more like concealed. Is that what you said earlier? Like
Used to be before 2016. What was Donald Trump? Yeah.
2016. I remember
I think
that.
yeah, what I'm saying like today it's so in the past it was more open, right? But now you have to deal with I think doors that are closed and it's in the shadows. Just think of it that way. Yeah. That's what I think. Yeah.
In the past, the laws. Don't get me wrong. The laws are still against us in some cases, but we have a better chance on getting the law on our side when it comes to certain things, opposed to what they had to deal with back in that time. Because at the time, who could you really call as a black person if somebody was racist towards you, or somebody said you can come in my building? Was there any laws in place?
You couldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Was there any laws in place that were like they discriminated against me?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why the what is the EDI? I mean the programs that they just took away.
You're talking about
DEI programs. Yeah. That's why a lot of those were in place because it was nowhere. We didn't have any protection.
Right, affirmative action and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think to answer your question, I do think they're extremely important. You have people like Stacey Adams. You have people like the people people who we just had on the podcast. And the list goes on, and it's like those people are important because although when drastic situations happen, that's who they turn to. Like when the George Floyd's happen or Trayvon Martin's happen or anything like that, that's who they turn to. The leaders start to pick up, and what's the guy who picks up all the cases when it comes to any black brutality?
You're talking about the lawyer.
Yeah.
Why? Y'all know who we're talking about.
And I know it too.
Y'all know exactly who we're talking about.
He did Trayvon Martin.
He does all
George Floyd. He did all of them.
He's like a reverend too, I think.
And
I know
it's so crazy. I know his name, bro. But those are the people you turn to because we can say we don't need those people, but when something like that happens, we don't have the knowledge. We don't know what to do. Those people are like superheroes at that time, and we won't them whoever did the crime to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. So I think those people are really important, but those people are important for many reasons.
Benjamin Crump.
That's it.
Ben Crump.
Dang.
And those people are important for reasons beyond us. Those people have a purpose in life. That goes back to what we talked about before. I think it was last week. Yeah. They have a purpose in life. So even if we feel like they don't, they obviously do. Because when it's time, they come in handy.
Yeah. I guess my whole message is, it's Martin Luther King's birthday, and as you reflect on the past and on where we've come from and where we are now, things are different. They're different from the better, but we do have a ways to go. I think what's really important is the whole theme of trying to get past the idea of we're different because of the color of our skin, but understanding that we're different because of cultural reasons, and that we should embrace those cultural reasons. Those cultural differences rather. Like cultural differences help make America what it is, right? It's they call it a melting pot for a reason, right? And all of these different ideas make us unique and makes us stronger together. And I think that's what's beautiful about it, and we know as the inauguration is getting ready to happen on the national holiday, Monday, of Dr. King, regardless of your politics, regardless of what you agreed upon, regardless of whether or not you voted for this guy or not, the fact that you had an opportunity to vote, the fact that you had an opportunity to still make your voice heard, it matters. You know what I mean? And even though you may not be happy with the turnout of the election, you are now in a position, regardless of race, creed, sexual orientation or whatever, to stand out and say what you do and don't agree with. So it's just it's beautiful, man. You know what I mean? And as you think about this man's birthday and everything he accomplished in his life, different time, the mission is still going on and still strong. And, it really leaves you hopeful that you can make similar impacts.
Yeah.
This guy did.
And by the way, just to correct him, he meant inauguration of Donald Trump.
I didn't say anybody. I
You
just
said
the
you said
him.
inauguration of, but when you first started, you said inauguration of Dr. King.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Well, y'all know what I meant. That would be kind of cool.
I just waited till you're done for interview
President
purposes.
Dr. King. Donald Trump. If I said inauguration of Dr. King, y'all know what I was saying. Yeah, inauguration of Donald Trump. As we move towards this inauguration, regardless of what you voted for, it's just beautiful to know that we have the idea that we can all make our voice heard.
Facts, which is why those leads are important. But let's get into checked out what speaks.
Checked out what speaks, man.
Ha!
Melody Production.
Yeah.
Everybody say
Keep that fire
Yes, sir. Hey,
It's random thoughts with speaks, and this is just
Yeah,
another
it's
random thoughts with speaks. Yo, and this
Yeah,
another random thoughts with speaks.
Yo, what they say? I got the
Juice. J-U-I-C-E. It's random thoughts with speaks. J-U-I-C-E. It's random thoughts with speaks. J-U-I-C-E. It's random thoughts with speaks.
It's random thoughts with
J-U-I-C-E.
speaks.
Let's go.
Hey.
J-U-I-C-E.
Hey.
Sorry, I just had to throw that in. Sorry.
What's up? It's your girl A from the A. Let's play. But nah, what's up? It's your boy Tech Speaks, right? So I want to get into speaking of civil rights, right?
Right.
Right.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Mine.
Like Nemo.
I want to talk about TikTok, and I'm gonna tell you why I want to talk about TikTok.
Okay.
They taking TikTok away, right? And they had somebody call into the Breakfast Club, and they was like, that's where I learned because they did a segment on about why are you sad that TikTok getting taken away. So one dude was like, I'm sad because that's where I get all my information from. I learned from TikTok that the slaves African people at that time had slaves and all that, and Charlemagne was like, you learned it from TikTok, which I get the angle, right? I get why you would say, there's other places you can find this information. But somebody called today on the Breakfast Club and was like, where he learned it. The more you make it accessible, you can have this conversation about where you should have learned it, but the reality is, if you make it accessible in multiple places, people can pick it up.
Right.
And that was the importance of TikTok. Because if I told you about the case I learned, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you the importance. The importance of TikTok is short form information. Short form information is very important because long form information, if I want to know one thing, if I want to know how to take a doorknob off of a door, and I get people in the comments gonna be like, what you need to look that up for? Shut up, it's an example. All right. So if I want to know how to take a doorknob off of a door, most people on YouTube would do long form content. They would say things like, "Oh, see, first of all, let's describe a door, and then let's also measure the door.
Yeah.
Let's also talk about the color door it is. I don't want to know all that. TikTok is straight
Instant
to the point.
gratification is what you're talking about.
Okay. that's a
Instant
good way to put it.
information.
Yeah, you want to be instantly gratified by the information you're given. You want to have exactly what you look for when you click the button. That's what you're looking for.
1,000%, and you can filter it and say how to cook cinnamon rolls. Black people.
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I look at recipes,
You be looking at black folks?
Everybody does it, bro.
Man.
Because everybody
for
cooks
real.
differently. So you cook with your culture. That's the reality.
And that's exactly why I put that there.
My thing is, I get it. And I agree that the more accessible something is, the easier it is for more people to latch on to it. But what we're lacking is a knowledge on how to do research. And the problem, let me say it. The problem, what we're lacking is a knowledge on how to research effectively. Because you shouldn't just rely on one source to say that this is how something is supposed to be. That's my biggest problem.
No, that's
because
a good point.
every platform has an agenda, regardless of it doesn't matter. Everybody has an investor, right? And your agenda is going to have to align with whatever's making the most money or whatever's getting the most attention or traction, and that's how algorithms work. So my thing is like, I feel you. I understand that it may be saddening, especially for people that are making money on TikTok or who go to TikTok for as a resource. But if you're getting all of your news from one source, that in itself is a problem.
It's not all of the news though. If Anissa comes and tell me about the apartheid,
Okay.
if she tells me something, I have no idea what it is. I have no
Right.
idea about the history. Now that she gave me the information, and I hop on TikTok, TikTok is going to explain it in under 10 minutes.
Okay.
Meanwhile, if I type in it on YouTube, guaranteed a 30-minute to an hour video.
Well, bro, my thing is, but YouTube might have 1,000 people that talk about apartheid in South Korea. You know, like not South Korea, South Africa or whatever.
But I don't have to filter that much through the videos. That's what I'm saying. Like if I know that the cap on this app is this long, I know I don't have to do the long form. And if I want to do more research, they could. What I'm saying is the history. People from YouTube are on TikTok. The history buffs from you, it's not like TikTok is just random people.
I mean, I hear you.
The history buffs are on TikTok.
This is an interesting debate.
The history buffs are on TikTok, and they're able to they're able to compact it in a way where I'm giving you enough information. It's not BS, but I'm giving you enough. I'm giving you short form content,
right?
But I'm packing a lot of information in it.
So how do you verify that?
And I'm making it interesting.
That's what I was going to ask, because one thing that I have an issue with is like, yes, I appreciate like the straight to the point type stuff, because sometimes I just want quick information. Go to TikTok,
right?
But what I have an issue with, and what I've ran into many times, is you have a lot of people on there that talk like they're experts, but they really don't know what they're talking about. So they're out here giving false information.
But isn't that YouTube too?
Like,
it just depends. It depends. I'm not. What I'm saying is, my point is, dude called in and said, I'm sad that they're taking away TikTok because I get all my news from TikTok. My point is, be sad. But if you're getting all of your, you are getting all of your research information, material, knowledge, whatever, news, whatever, from one platform, if you're getting all of your news from one platform, that's already a problem. It didn't matter if it's Fox 13 News. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. If you're getting all of your news about how the world works or on a specific from one that's a problem.
I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you exactly how you're looking at all this wrong. And I'm going to break it down like this. Okay. It's many layers of learning. We talked about that before on Juice 901 podcast. Absolutely. So, but being that it's many layers of learning, you have your people who can read a book, right, and retain information, right. You have people who has to be hands on with the information. Yeah. You have people who has to get it in small increments. Yeah. To digest what's going on, to spark enough interest to be able to do more research. The point of TikTok is, when it comes to history, for people who don't really like long form content, it's enough to spark the interest to deep dive into the facts.
I agree with that. I don't disagree.
But that's the importance of where TikTok came at. But even like videos, like if I'm cooking something, I rather look at it on TikTok than YouTube. And the reason behind that is 1,000% because, one, if I'm cooking something, especially if I don't want to, long form content is very, it better be very good. Right. Mm-hmm. The reality is, and most creators with long form content, they talk about to make it long, they put a lot of BS fillers in it. Right. TikTok, that's where they lose me. Exactly. So TikTok pretty much cut to the point. Right. This is how you make hot wings. Right. This is you put it in there. It's
kind of like Vine. You put the hot sauce in it. They force you to have a certain.
But they made it longer. Right. Vine was only 15 seconds.
7 seconds, and then TikTok is 15, 16, and 10 minutes or a photo.
That's what I'm saying. But even 10 minutes is not longer, and they also give you the ability to speed it up, which most platforms do. But it's to the point. That's what I'm saying. Like it's to the point content. If I want to know something specifically, if I want to learn about law, if you give me a case as a law student and you tell me learn about this case, how I'm going to break it down in my mind.
We have videos and stuff that'll make it short.
1,000%. But I'm
Quimby, shout out Quimby.
If let's say I never knew about the George Floyd case, right? And I just moved to America, and that was one of my home course assignments, right? If I hop on TikTok, they would give me the synopsis of it. Okay,
I agree that is a good resource. I'm not saying that it's a bad resource. My only problem with him is when you brought up the story. The guy said, I'm sad because I get all my news.
He didn't say all. You put words in his mouth.
No, this is what I think. This is what I imagine.
That's the problem. Like. He never said all.
You said, what did he say?
He said, I learned this from TikTok.
But from what you said, what I understood him saying was, this is what I think he sounds like. Man, Charlamagne, I'm sad that TikTok is leaving because I feel like that's the only place where I can get my news. Like, and I don't have a problem with you using TikTok. My problem is if you're relying on one social media, this is my only point. If you're relying on one platform, whether it be a news article, like something written, whether it be the Fox 13 news channel, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, fan base, Facebook, Twitter, X, it doesn't matter what the meta universe. I don't care. Xbox 360, whatever. If you're relying on one source to say that this is definitively,
but you're changing the conversation.
No, this is what I perceive, because you said the guy said he's sad.
What you perceive is not the facts,
well,
and that's the issue.
Guess what? I'm talking about my perception. So what I'm saying, my message is, if you're relying on one source, and if that's why you're sad about TikTok, that's a problem to begin with. Now, if this guy is saying he's sad because that's where he learned this one thing yet, I empathize with you. He
never said that.
What did he say? What did he say?
Once again, he said, I'm sad TikTok is getting taken away because I learned this from that.
Okay.
This is it. It doesn't mean I get all my information from that.
It's just a statement.
No, that means I learned how to tie my shoes from TikTok.
Right.
That's very specific.
So what's the lesson out of that? The lesson is you better figure out how to research in other areas in case your source.
I understand that, but that's not fair because, brother, if I give you a perfect example. If I explain accounting to you right now,
yes,
9 times out of 10, you're gonna find some other source to understand what I just said,
right?
Because you didn't understand that,
right?
So the point is that other source may be TikTok, because you also can learn accounting from there. Also,
I agree with you.
So
I don't disagree. With that.
And the difference between TikTok and a lot of other social media networks is
the way in which it puts out the content,
the way it filters specifically.
It's
you can literally have a book club,
right?
Join a book club straight off TikTok. It filters it in a way where it's not stingy with the content,
right.
So, and it makes it easier to find your people. So that's what I'm saying. When it's not that he was finding all of his information on TikTok, but he was able to find people who was able to break it down in a way that was interesting to him.
Right.
Explaining taxes would not be interesting to none of you, I'm sure. It would not be in a way where it's like, I enjoy doing this.
Instagram Reels.
But if I find something,
YouTube Shorts.
but it's not the same. I'm telling you. But if I find,
well, buddy,
explaining to Texas to y'all will not be interesting until I find the right teacher.
I agree.
So TikTok made it easier to find the teacher, is what I'm saying.
I agree. I think my only problem is it's so hard to fact check the things that you receive.
It's not hard to find.
Yes, it is.
Because TikTok, bro, you missing my point.
No,
TikTok sparks the interest for you to find.
I agree.
For you to find the facts, and that's what you're missing.
No, I agree. The problem is most people are not leaving. When most people get the facts from TikTok, most people are not going to say, "Oh, let me go fact check this." I don't disagree.
That's
with
not true.
That's in my opinion, it is.
But you're not on.
So when I'm saying, so when I'm trying to,
he's not on TikTok.
He's on TikTok.
That's what no.
What I'm trying to say,
I'm trying to say something now,
my
sir.
bad.
He's not even on TikTok.
You're not on TikTok at all?
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He has no idea what he has no idea what TikTok produces. He has no idea.
First off, I'm on. Watch this. I'm on TikTok vicariously through my fiance.
Ain't no vicariously.
What I'm trying to say,
you're not.
Listen,
he's not on TikTok.
Y'all are not.
He doesn't know.
Can we up this? What I'm trying to say. This is my message, people. It's very simple.
I can't.
I understand that TikTok is a resource, and I think it's a very good resource for people who need to be engaged in a different way. It's beautiful for that. It's great. I love that for them, right? If you need that kind of engagement to learn on a certain topic, great. My only point was when you said that the guy called in and was like, man, this is where I get my news from. Red flag. Because in my opinion, listen.
He keep putting dudes.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Leave me out of it.
He keep putting dudes. He keep putting words in the dude's mouth.
I'm telling you how it came across. Regardless of what he said, the point of the matter is, it's happening. If it's happening right now, there's talks about it being bought. It may not. And if you've relied on TikTok this entire time as your news source, now it's time to understand that you need to look into some other avenues.
First and foremost, you shouldn't be allowed. My bad. Go ahead.
And he's not wrong. If anything, it should be like an avenue for you to want to explore more and see other options. But I see what you're.
But that's with every avenue.
It's time to move on.
If I go to a scholar and they tell me 1,000% of what they know, I still should look in other sources.
Right. That's responsible. That's a responsible thing to do.
1,000%. But that goes to another whole conversation. The whole point of TikTok is spark the interest.
Right.
Once I have the interest, I want to do more research. I look at more people talking about it on TikTok. I look at more people talking about it on Instagram. I look at more people talking about it on YouTube.
Man.
And if it sparks my interest, I'm going to naturally do the research anyway. But the reality is, TikTok helped filter all the other stuff.
You're right.
I get specifically what I want. If I want to go to Houston, Texas, I go, what to do in Houston, Texas? Black people.
And you get all kinds
of stuff. And I get right there what to do. Go here, go here, go here. But if I type in what to go to Houston, Texas, I'm going to get what everybody does.
Right.
And I'm not interested in it.
Y'all let us know, man. How y'all feel? How do you feel about TikTok leaving? Do you think that TikTok was a credible news source? And, also let us know, do you think that people should be responsible in the sense of having multiple sources of where their information comes from? Let us know. I mean, it is sad what's happening with TikTok. The government has its own reasons for, they think people are spying or whatever. I don't have access to that information. I don't know if China is or is not spying, whatever. I don't even think it's a Chinese-based company, right? It's from, what is it?
Yeah, it's Chinese-based
Singapore, right? Singapore, right? And I don't know. I know the founder is not Chinese, and he made that very, very clear.
Well, they don't want to sell it, so it may be shutting down in a couple of days. We'll see.
Yeah,
hopefully it doesn't, but
who knows? Whatever. Y'all let us know, man.
But let's move to the next topic, man. Let's get into I don't know, but I want to know, dang.
Come on, man. Also known as Fact or Fable, y'all's favorite segment of the day.
You give me a high five for this one or no?
Damn.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Is it a fact?
Hey. Or is it a fable? Or is it a fact? Or is it a fable? Or is it a fact?
What? Okay.
A fable.
Or what?
A fact.
Or what?
A fable. A fact.
Or what?
A fable.
Okay.
A fact. What they say? A fable. What? What?
I don't know.
What?
But I gotta know.
Dang. I don't know.
But I gotta know. Dang.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I gotta know.
But I gotta know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But I gotta know.
But I gotta know. Dang. I don't know. I don't know. No. 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 No.
Hey,
no.
They call me
No.
Norvell.
Whoa.
You know I got the
Freestyle?
facts.
Whoa.
Come on.
FACTS.
Whoa.
You know I got the facts.
Where the
Whoa.
facts come
I don't
from?
know,
TikTok?
dang, but I gotta know, dang.
Don't
come from TikTok.
At all.
They come from Instagram.
Oh, gosh.
They come from Facebook.
Oh, gosh.
I meant the metaverse.
Oh, gosh.
I meant Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I
Twitter's
meant
not a thing
X,
anymore.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
But
I
I
just had to
gotta,
throw
but I
that in there in the
gotta,
earlier
but I gotta,
segment.
but I gotta know. Dang.
Yeah. Welcome back to y'all favorite segment, my favorite segment, they favorite segment.
Is it?
Fact or Fable with your boy D Norvell.
That
Could also be called, I don't know, but I gotta know, dang, depending on what we're doing today. It's Civil Rights Edition. So today, y'all, we are playing a very special game, and I like to call it Guess That Figure. Cue the music. Guess that figure. And you better put some music on that, man, when you edit
gosh,
it.
please do.
It's definitely gonna be you like this.
Please put music, man. Yeah, some Steve Harvey music, man.
Yeah.
Guess that figure. Are y'all ready to play today's episode of Guess
I
That
hope
Figure?
so.
But I gotta know, dang.
So Guess That Figure is a game where I, your host, D Norvell, gives you, including my fellow host here, a series of facts, and you and my fellow host have to tell me who that fact pertains to. But since we're doing Civil Rights Edition, we're going to see whether or not you all are true Americans. You ready?
Oh God.
All right, guess that figure. Excuse me.
Oh,
The first
Lordy.
black Supreme Court justice. This person is the first black Supreme Court justice, and they played a significant role in the Brown versus Board of Education case.
Thurgood Marshall.
I was about to say Thurgood Marshall. Yeah.
Are y'all locking that answer in?
Yes.
Locking it in.
Drum roll, please. And you always forget to put this on the full length videos. You don't put the drum roll in.
It's better than.
Put the drum roll in there. That's like a gun. The answer is Thurgood Marshall.
Come on now, stop playing.
Yep. The answer is.
He gave me a high five.
Yep.
I just have to
Oh, no,
note
'cause
that.
I'm
Thurgood Marshall. We're gonna give y'all claps for that.
We're both right.
We'll give you we'll give you claps for Thurgood Marshall. Yeah. If y'all don't know who Thurgood Marshall is, shame on you. Take some time to look him up.
No shame on them. Enlighten.
TikTok it. Google it.
Yeah, TikTok it. Google it.
YouTube it.
He said, don't shame on
It
them.
wouldn't be bad.
Enlighten them. I just told him.
Go
Thurgood
to your
Marshall
local
was the first
library.
black Supreme Court justice, and he also played a significant role in the Brown versus Board of Education case. Please look him up. Thank you. Guess that figure number 2. This person is a woman who refused to give up her bus
Rosa
seat
Parks.
in Montgomery, Alabama, sparking a boycott that lasted over
Let
a
him
year.
finish. Rosa Parks.
Let them cook.
What do y'all say?
Rosa Parks.
I said Rosa Parks to
Rosa
begin
Parks.
with.
Drum roll, please. The answer is Rosa Parks.
If the question's gonna be like this, let's do a buzzer. Buzzer.
Buzzer? A buzzer? A
I
buzzer.
said a buzzer.
Buzzer.
A buzzer.
Sound like he's buzzed.
Let's do a buzzer.
Guess that figure number 3. This activist authored the book Letter from Birmingham Jail while in prison for leading protest.
Malcolm.
No.
Let 'em,
I would shoot.
Guess
Jesus
that
Christ.
figure number 3. This activist authored the book Letter from Birmingham Jail while imprisoned for leading protest. Come on, y'all. Letter from Birmingham Jail.
from leading protests. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King.
Who'd you say?
I'm thinking, bro. Relax.
What's the guess?
I ain't thinking the guess yet.
What's the guess? Say the guess.
I have 2 options. But I'm trying to
Letter
think
from
about
Birmingham Jail. 5.
Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. Is that your
Absolutely
serious?
not.
Is that your serious thing about the civil rights movement?
He's wrong.
What's your guess?
Shoot. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. This is so embarrassing.
Better call him.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. That's what you're saying. Who are you?
I said
saying?
Martin Luther King first.
Well, who are you saying?
I was
Lock
thinking
in an
somebody
answer.
else.
Lock in an answer.
Martin Luther King.
Y'all are both saying Martin Luther King.
That's wrong though.
Drum roll, please. Are y'all sure?
You're making me nervous.
I'm just asking. Are you sure?
It's Sidney Poitier.
God.
Who'd you, Sydney? What is your answer? Lock it in.
Martin Luther King.
What's your answer?
Martin Luther King, but I know we wrong though.
Drum roll, please.
I know we wrong. Bro.
The answer is Martin Luther King Jr.
Come on, bro.
Letter
Let's
from
get it.
Birmingham jail. Y'all better believe
It's
in
light.
yourself.
Another high
Light
five.
work.
He was
Come on, now,
in
stop
prison,
playing.
y'all, when he wrote that letter.
I was thinking.
Check it out.
Light work.
Never mind. Let me.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is.
My dad would be very proud. Shout out to GMAC.
Not G-Mac.
Yes.
Come on, G-Mac. Guess that figure number 4.
Oh, there's a 4th.
The first African American to seek the nomination for president of the United States from one of the 2 major political parties.
Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson.
Jackson.
Andrew Jackson. All right.
Cunningham.
He said a white man.
Hold on.
As the first African American. Can we can y'all
Wasn't
talk
it-
bad about him?
Barack Obama.
Okay, Barack Obama.
No.
Not who?
It was Andrew, bro.
Just learned about
It was
this the other-
Andrew?
Oh my god.
It was Andrew something. Andrew, I'm Andrew, bro.
Andrew. Okay, we're
I
gonna
would
lock
just
in.
say Andrew.
Lock in Andrew.
Andrew.
Who you got?
I don't want to say the wrong.
She gonna
name.
get it wrong anyway,
say
so
the
we
name.
good.
Oh, don't do me like that.
Say the name.
She gonna get it wrong anyway.
Gosh, it's gonna be so embarrassing.
Say the name.
Is it Shirley Chisholm?
Shirley Chisholm.
Locking
no.
it in, and the answer is drum roll. Charlie Chisholm.
Holy sh!
You said Charlie. You said Charlie Chisholm.
Oh, I said Shirley. Oh yeah, y'all. We have a winner.
Shirley!
We have a winner for this
Hold on,
game.
that's
of
3?
Guess that figure. That was 4.
Four.
Yeah,
Four.
we've got 4 to 3 right now. Everybody, give her a
Play
round
with
of
some
applause.
She ain't put
fire.
the, she said
from the
Charlie
A.
Shizza.
Let's all call the
A
hogs
from the
together.
A.
She said Charlie Shizza.
Matter of fact, she was
Shirley
also
Chisholm.
Shirley
She said
Chisholm.
Shizza. I heard. It.
Chisholm.
Hey,
Chisholm.
another interesting fact is Miss Shirley Chisholm was also the
Your
first.
hat is an interesting fact. That's what
Miss
it is.
Shirley Chisholm was also the first African American woman
Wow.
in Congress in 1968. And if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I apologize.
He's racist.
It is what it is. But no, come on, y'all. Y'all got to put some ups on our black leaders.
I think I did pretty damn good.
You got 4 before.
He
Come
just,
on now.
He just learned this.
You're a hater.
I wouldn't dare.
Research. Research.
I wouldn't dare.
Didn't get it from TikTok.
You could
I know
have.
that's right.
You could have.
Yeah,
You know what?
She literally learns all the information from TikTok.
Whatever.
She's twiddling
Actually-
between the lines
actually-
of what she learned.
actually-
She's actually on TikTok.
Yeah,
Actually,
Most of your views
Yeah,
came
yeah.
from TikTok.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of the supporters
most of
came
my
from
views
TikTok.
Yeah,
did not
yeah.
come from freaking TikTok. Let's
Yeah,
not go
yeah.
there. Let's not go there.
All right, y'all.
It's okay.
Happy Founders Day.
Happy Founders Day.
Thank you.
Oh, it is. Wait, no, not yet.
It's actually MLK
It's
Day.
12.
Whatever.
No,
It is
January
12.
16th.
Happy Founders Day.
Technically, it's
Thanks, guys.
it's MLK Day. Actually,
No, that's
when this
that's
episode comes
Monday.
out, it's MLK Day.
That's Monday.
You talking like it's you said it's MLK Day at the beginning of the episode. Make up your
No, I
mind.
didn't. I
It
didn't
is
say
You
that.
said-
12:06,
yes, you
Thursday,
did.
Monday
January
is
16th.
You
MLK
said you're
Day.
probably not seeing this on the day we're recording it, so it's probably MLK Day.
Okay,
Oh,
whatever.
shoot.
All right, y'all. Madam J Money couldn't be with us today, but guess what? That doesn't stop us from doing the
J Money,
OG
please
song.
keep the
You know,
keep
we're just gonna sit back and think about it.
Relax.
You know, just take a breath and relax. What did they say?
J Money,
Please
keep the
peace.
J Money,
Please
keep the.
peace.
You know that
She want it, she want it. You know that she on it, she on it. You know that she, hey, you know that she, what is it?
one
Hey,
more time. J Money, please
keep the peace.
J Money, please
Keep the peace.
you know that she.
On it, you know that she want it. You know that she, yeah, you know that she. Hey, J Money, please, like lemon, squeeze.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
pumpkin,
Dane.
squeeze.
Yeah.
You know I need it. You know I need it. You know I
Wanna she want it.
know I
Wanna she want
please.
it.
You keep the
Wanna she
peace.
want it.
Hey, call me J Money, please. You
Huh?
know I'm fresh what I need.
Whoa.
You know I bring with the sauce.
Go.
No, don't ask what it costs.
Oh.
J Money, please, like yes.
Facts.
I come with the peace, like yes.
That's facts.
You need some life. I'm your life.
Yeah. I'm your
life.
about time. I'm your.
Life. And what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Hey, we're gonna take a deep breath, like breathe. I tried to make it work, but you know it is what it is.
That was beautiful.
We're gonna breathe one time together. I'm channeling my inner J Money.
That was
Oh, man.
Please.
Please, everybody together. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, big.
Sweet. All right.
That was beautiful.
Unfortunately, J Money, please keep the peace, cannot be with us today, but we have.
A from the A from the Bay from the Bay. See, you forgot your
Should
name.
have forgot her name already. A from the A.
I froze. A from the A. Arkansas to be specific.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted.
See, that man got a bar.
And we didn't.
Mic drop.
And we did. So, you know, as always, we love you, J Money. A from the A, what you got for us today?
Let's talk about the Met Gala theme for this year.
Met Gala, what's that?
I got you.
She's going to tell us about the Met Gala. Do y'all know what the Met Gala is?
So the Met Gala is basically a Costume Institute benefit, yearly charity event, fundraiser for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute. You know, my favorite outfit from the Met Gala ever was Kendall Jenner when she went with Off-White
Okay.
and Virgil. Oh my gosh.
What did
that
it look
jumpsuit.
like? Paint the picture.
It was like, gosh, it was beautiful. I'm not sure what the material is called. It's kind of like, it reminds me of mesh, but I don't think that's what it's called. It was like a beautiful white jumpsuit, mesh on top, long sleeves. I got the Fashion Nova version of it
We're going to put the picture on the screen.
right here. Beautiful. That is like my all-time favorite. But what do y'all think this year's theme is?
What this year's name?
Theme, yeah.
Civil rights.
No, not quite.
Best of Trump 2024. Orange Man.
Do you want me to just tell you? Because he's
No, I
he's
can keep
messing
going.
it
I'm
up.
gonna keep guessing.
Oh my gosh.
Wine bar. A wine down.
No.
Golden Girls.
I'm gonna stop you.
You said no. You asked me to guess.
Yeah, you guessed wrong several times.
Okay. What is it?
Superfine tailoring black style.
Oh, that was next. I was gonna say that.
Really?
What is
y'all's
Superfly?
Superfine tailoring black style. This is coming from Vogue's website.
Wow. Tailoring.
So what do
black
y'all
styles.
like? Your interpretation of that theme. What do you think you will see on the red carpet in May,
I'll tell you what I hope I don't
or in the
see.
carpet in May?
I hope I don't see the stereotypical what people believe to be the ghetto look. Right? I really hope I don't see that. Because to me, black is excellence, and it's
Period.
elegant. So I don't know. I feel like we'll see a lot of things from African roots. I think we might see some things from D9 fraternities and sororities.
Really?
No, I think that. But I mean, it's part of culture. We'll probably see streetwear. I guarantee you, we'll see streetwear. I don't know.
What do you think, Tay?
What was it called again?
Superfine tailoring black style.
Black Sail.
Black style.
I'm sorry, my accents are really bad.
This
Style.
Superfly.
Tailoring black style.
Superfine tailoring black style. Drawing inspiration from Monica L. Miller's 2009 book, Slave to Fashion, Black Dandyism and the
Slave
Styling
to
of Black
Fashion.
Diaspora. I can't pronounce that
They're
They're
word.
gonna have chains
Identity.
and
I
whips.
think it's gonna be very
No.
shiny.
Really?
I think it's gonna be.
How so?
If you talk about black culture when it comes to styling,
They said from slavery to modern.
yeah, I think it's gonna be because even if you let's say you start in Africa and you work your way up to American style. I think it's gonna be very flashy for one because we never dressed in a way where it was like if we got somewhere to be, you gonna know we dressed for the occasion.
Right.
I think it's gonna be if jury is not involved, it's still gonna be styled to the point where it's like it's you gonna know I'm in the room.
Kind of like church fits and how the hats or something.
Oh, the hats are gonna be
something
big.
pops
The
out.
clothes are
Yeah.
gonna be big. The
Yeah.
shoes are gonna be different. The pants are gonna be different. The pants might be big. The pants might be small. The pants might be short. The pants might be long. It's just the pants are going. Everything is gonna stick out because we are the culture of fashion. And the reality is, if we're being honest, we set the trend. That's the reality of we do set the
But-
trend.
Oh, do you have something to say? I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
We set the trend of the cool. What's cool and what's not. We are the determinants. We are the determinants of that.
Yeah.
Determining factor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do you know who's hosting the Met Gala 2025?
All right, I'd love to guess.
Kendrick
this.
Lamar,
No, it ain't Kendrick.
Wait, do you already know?
Are they black?
Issa Rae,
That would be cool. That'd be a good one. Kelly Rowland, Issa Rae, Alicia Keys.
the one who played my son on Walking Dead.
Who is it? Michonne.
I've never
Michonne.
watched Walking Dead, so
Good
I
show.
have no idea.
Great show. Who is it?
Hold
So-
up, Angela Bassett,
No.
Vivica,
Vivica Vox.
We have
Wait. Halle Berry.
Gorilla.
Are they black? Can you give us that? Michelle Obama.
keep guessing.
Are they black?
Keep guessing. I want to see
Oh,
if y'all
are they
guess
Latina?
somebody.
They're Latina.
I want to see if y'all guess somebody.
You got to get us in the ballpark.
Are they still hot right now, or
I'm
is
just
it?
gonna give y'all the names.
No.
Yes, they're hot right now.
Okay.
Is
Are they black?
it a legend? Or it's like they
it a
kind of
legend
fairly
or
new?
I
Cool.
consider them legends.
Are they black?
So it's more than one.
Are they black?
Legends.
Black.
Destiny Child.
Black.
Oh, that'd be
Ebony.
fucking fantastic.
Ebony. Melanated.
You tell me. Guess.
Melanated.
You gotta guess.
Migos.
Is it men or women? At least tell us that.
Man.
It's men.
Man.
From what yeah. Well,
Boys to men.
men.
Travis Scott.
Sorry,
Migo.
I popped my knuckles.
I already said Migos. Who is it?
Coleman Domingo,
No, I would never have guessed that.
Lewis
Would
Hamilton,
have never guessed that.
ASAP Rocky,
I would have guessed that.
exactly. Pharrell Williams, period.
Probably not. Would have guessed
And
that.
Anna Wintour will co-chair the
Yeah.
2025 Met Gala alongside honorary chair. Guess who?
Who?
LeBron James.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is
no,
from an October 9th article from Vogue.
Oh wow.
Are you excited?
How do you get tickets?
I'm very excited.
How do you get tickets for that?
I don't know.
We should pitch in and get you tickets.
Then we got a dress.
I don't know if it's something that you can necessarily get tickets to, but you have to be invited.
You get invited to that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Huh.
But that's like something I look forward to every year because it's just interesting to see each designer's take on what the theme is.
Of slavery.
And no, that's not the theme.
Isn't it? This theme is from slavery to America. From slavery to America.
No.
Coming to America.
Let me pull the article back
You
up.
said the theme was coming to America.
No. The theme was coming. Stop it.
What'd you say?
Oh my goodness. So the theme on Wednesday, let me read directly from Vogue. On Wednesday, October 9th, the Metropolitan Museum of Art announced the Costume Institute's Spring 2025 exhibition, Superfine, Tailoring Black Style.
Black Style.
Yes.
Okay.
Drawing inspiration from Monica L. Miller's 2009 book, Slaves to Fashion, Black Dandyism. Oh my gosh. Please forgive me. I cannot pronounce some words. That's embarrassing. Okay. And the styling of Black diasporic identity. The exhibit will feature garments, paintings, photographs, and more, all exploring the undeniable style of Black men in the context of dandyism from the 18th century through present day.
You'll probably see a lot of, not just American culture though. You'll probably see things from like Europe, like Black folks who went to Europe, East Asia. It'll be interesting to see what direction people go in. So yeah, I'd like to see that stuff.
I'm
too.
definitely interested to see each designer's take on like what they think, like what they conceptualize whenever they think of that theme. Like what comes to your mind?
Cool.
So I'm excited.
Let us know what y'all think about that Kylie Jenner outfit that we're gonna definitely put on the screen.
Kendall
Jenner outfit.
Kendall Jenner
that we're definitely
where she went with Off-White, Virgil. It was freaking beautiful.
Right.
Make a note.
You're gonna put that on the screen. The
I'll
Kendall
send
Jenner
you a
outfit
picture
that
of
we're
it.
gonna
It's
see on the screen.
Phenomenal.
Remember to do that. So I will forget.
I'm gonna do it right now.
There you go.
But make sure y'all tune into the next episode of Juice 901. But before we talk about the next episode, I want to talk about y'all subscribing to this episode. Y'all subscribing to this podcast. JUICE been in the game since 2017, right? But we've come a long way. I think we embody the characteristics and what it means to really be a podcast, right? So support your own Black owned business.
Support your own.
Amen.
It's 2025. It's time to make a change, y'all.
2025, look alive for Juice 901 right before your eyes.
Come on.
Off the top of the dome, we ain't surprised. Hey, I can keep going if you want me to keep going. But
Well, thank y'all for tuning in to another
Period.
episode of Juice 901. We appreciate everything that you do for us. If you want to earn your spot on Juice 901, email us at juice901talk@gmail.com, or you can DM us on all platforms at Juice 901 Podcast. We're everywhere. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit that follow, hit whatever, the heart, whatever you need to do, right? So just do it. We appreciate you. If you've made it this far and you hadn't hit the like button, then you need to question yourself.
Question yourself.
Please.
Think about your decision.
Take 6 seconds and wonder why you should be following Juice 901.
Right. Yeah. Let us know.
We also on TikTok, by the way. JUICE.
J. Dane
Speaks.
An A.
And A.
From the
Arkansas
A.
to be specific.
Don't get it twisted. And we didn't. That's how we gonna do
That's
it.
funny.
A from the A, don't get it to be A from the A, don't get it to be specific. Don't get it twisted. And we didn't.
Arkansas to be specific. Don't get it
You
twisted.
better let us know.
And we didn't.
All right, y'all. We
like-
appreciate y'all tuning into this episode of Juice 901. Who got the juice?
Who got
We
the
got
juice?
the juice.
Yeah.
Juice 901. Bow. Let's get it.